now. What happened, bruh? My message. Will only chat/answer questions during queue. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Here. Okay. Discord. Okay. Now then. Everything I need should be correct. So let me do this. You what up, Niall?
Ready for battle.
What up, Mood? Okay, I'm gonna do some VOD reviews first. I have two waiting on my Discord server. Because I just ate, so I want to let my body process the food before I play. Because otherwise, I'm pretty sure it's something like your body is spending a lot of energy trying to like digest the food. So when you eat, and especially when you eat a lot, right, something that is very satiating, and then you try to do any activity that demands a lot from you, you simply won't be able to perform as well. So this is why I'm gonna be doing the reviews now. I wanted to start stream after eating, but I also do not want to play immediately after. Okay. All flankers couldn't even attempt to mark, they would just come back instantly and kill backline. So there was a Pumpkin wouldn't fight me either. Lucio would hard peel for him too. This is Masters 5.
2, 1. Objective unlocked in 30 seconds.
Let's keep each other safe.
Yeah. This is just silly. This is just silly. I know that you didn't see the Lucio, right? Like this game, you didn't see the Lucio. The ball goes in with the pile drive. You should react somehow, right? Deflect, dash to dodge it, right? This is a very powerful cooldown. You need to respect it. That's basically it. And even if you think that, let's say, trading one of your cooldowns for pile drive is a bad trade, no it isn't. No it isn't. This cooldown is on, I believe, a 10-second cooldown, right? At worst, your deflect's at a 10-second cooldown, right? Your dash is 8. And it's the cooldown, like the primary setup cooldown that the ball player has for the team, right? Not like ball can't do stuff without pile drive, but it's a big one. So yeah, this is just a silly death. Oh, did we get res? We got res, huh? Okay.
Objective unlocked.
And here's the part that's interesting, right? Now, oops, this is the, oh yeah, I don't have the pen here. Yeah, that's right. This, like, especially with the ball going to the soldier, right? And the ball getting a pick, like it feels like maybe you should have done something, right? Maybe you should have already gotten a pick yourself, or you should have prevented it from happening or whatnot. But realistically, we can't do anything, right? Realistically, we can't do anything because we have chosen this position and there are fights happening way outside our effective range, right? So now that we went here and we're dueling the Tracer, we're kind of committed to dueling this Tracer for the time being. So whatever happens elsewhere, that's not something that you can concern yourself with anymore. You could only concern yourself with this if you saw this ahead of time and prepared to be able to do something about it, right? Now we should ignore the whole nuance of Genji doesn't do anything into this, right? Like this ball would just shrug off 2 entire Genji clips. But yeah. And like here, you could have fought either the Tracer or the Soldier or the Lucio, whoever came in here. But you cannot just turn your back on threats. You cannot turn your back on threats, right? And you especially can't do so in an area that you're not effective at, right? So if you're playing this side, basically every engagement is going to be close range, which is what Genji wants. The moment that you walk outside, fights are going to suddenly open up and you can be shot from range, as seen here, right? So this is just you not playing the range that you should be playing at, essentially.
The enemy has captured the robot.
Strike quickly and hold their movement.
Soldiers on the right side, you cannot do anything about that. Okay, team is here, we take the room. Why? Because the room is good for Genji, because the room forces close range engagements, right? And that's where Genji is strong. Okay, we got doubled by Ball and Tracer, but we're fine, because we have support and we're in the room where we're strong. And we have cooldowns, so I can disengage. So we're doing good. We're doing good, we're doing good. Trade tanks. This is really scary, because where is the soldier? Wait, actually, oh, the soldier's on the flank. That's why. Soldier is doing a really good job, actually. Like this is not an NPC player that would just walk main and shoot. This guy is actually Spilo pilled. He's gonna be taking an angle. This is a good job. But regardless of what angle the soldier is taking, you're dropping in the middle of the open to look for this Lucio. I know the Lucio is close, but you're surrounded, right? The enemy team has at very least 3 angles on you. This is not just about deflect not being effective. This is just about any character doesn't want to be surrounded. So you should be flanking this way, all threats in front of you, right? And then it's very easy to disengage using cover and everything, right? Maybe you try to get them more or whatever. I don't know if your team will be able to take a fight in time, considering what they're doing right now, and that your tank is dead, so it's gonna be harder to contest. But yeah, dropping here is a problem, and especially so when your team is not on the same page, so they're not ready to pocket you. So here you just bleed infinite resources, then get nothing out of it. This is annoying to me. Chat, here's a question. How many of you know what the issue is here? I don't care if it's correct or not. Like, if you all think, I just want to hear what you all think about the situation. Because this is a situation that feels really common, right? It feels very normal, but feeling normal here is actually bad. Because the normal is bad. Spoiler alert, the normal, a lot of what is considered normal play for Genji is bad. I have already mentioned the topics in this review, so it's not like I'm throwing something here that you're not prepared to answer, right? But there's something very important here that we're doing wrong that's causing the situation to feel awkward. And it's also why once the Lucio comes in and we just get the kill on him, it's so frustrating because we just get handed a free pick despite not deserving it. So I'm curious. So, main issue is range. That's basically it. The range is off. You will not beat Moira at this range. And one thing that, yes, while Moira is in fact frustrating to play against on Genji, Moira in a way is actually training wheels for you. Because you know what a high rank BAP player would be doing here on an Ana player or whoever? You would not be full HP here, you would already be half. Moira is literally just a toned down version of what other supports can do to you if you play your range poorly. People just default to Moira because of the haha shoot through deflect and whatnot. And sure, that's all very effective, especially in lower ranks, right? But if you are getting punished by Moira, chances are you would also be getting punished by basically any other character that is effective at that range. Moira is just the one that gets, yeah, people remember that, people get frustrated by. So where should you go? Because this is not a good range. Fighting people inside the room as Genji, yes, absolutely. Using the window to peek and shoot, this is something that the soldier wants to do, not you. So where do you go? Room, close range. Corners that offer close range, right? On the points, right? Wrap around, a lot more close range. If you find the opportunity to rotate, close range, right? Close range. All of these angles are close range. Long range, bad, right? Close range, good, right? Flank here, good, right? See what I mean? So the moment that this happens, this Lucio just inted. And it's annoying because we got value from mispositioning. Because this Lucio mispositioned and gave us value. We should not be getting to get value from this position because we're not effective in this range. This is just terrible. Yeah. Now we're in a close range situation, which is good for us. Hold the close range room. Yep. And now we're in the open, so now it's awkward. We are fortunate here that the soldier chickened out. But frankly speaking, the moment that you do this dash, the soldier should win. The soldier should just win. He can maintain distance now with sprints. You don't really have good cover nearby. Heck, even if you run to cover, use deflect and whatnot, the soldier can either chase, or he can now take an angle on your team while you're useless. Why? Because you wasted your cooldowns going into the open, right? Don't. Just hug the areas that are good for you. Hug them, hug them. Or be quick about your transitions, right? That you don't stay in the open for long, right? We lost so much HP that we forced Suzu on these engagements.
Oscar Mike, enemy territory. My ultimate is almost ready. My ultimate is almost
Room, good. Open, bad. Bad, right? We see it. This sucks. Now this is better, because this at least forces the close range engagements, right? Because they need to be peeking around this area, which is where we're effective at. So this is good. This is an angle and this is close range, right? But it took so much damage just to get here, right? So what about dash to the high ground? Hold this, or hold this temporarily, then drop. And then you're here full HP, right? Again, close angles, close range angles. this is still good, right? Hold this corner, don't really overpeak.
Let us move the bacon.
And this is a good contest, but at the same time, what are we doing back here? What are we doing back here? Maybe we're looking for Tracer, but didn't Tracer die? I think Tracer died. Tracer died. There's nothing for us to do back there.
Team is close to taking
So if you want to mark the Tracer, sure. Take an appropriate position like this, like this, like this, to mark the Tracer and prevent her from going our backline. Heck, somewhere around here if you expect the Tracer to come in from the flanks, right? Anywhere that forces the duel to be within our range. But here, since the Tracer is dead, go into your good positions, right? And just decide to move back. And now the soldier is free firing and we're not in position. So it takes us a full dash when it shouldn't even take a dash. We should already be here.
Thanks.
Good. Okay. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? This soldier wants you to just keep wasting your time and, more importantly, peeking. If you peek, you give him value. He's not gonna push up. While you sit here, the soldier cannot walk, because he loses the duel if he walks. But at the same time, you lose the duel if you walk. So just sit here. If he walks, you go on him. If he doesn't, you just shoot at his team or something. You are getting point progress. He has to do something. Eventually. Right? So yeah. Don't peek him. At all. Unless you want to ask for one of your supports, right, either the Mercy or the Kiriko, to help you run down at him. At that point, yes, absolutely, you can. Because then the dash engage makes sense. Because even if you take a bunch of poke damage on entry or whatever, the soldier kites you to a range where he's effective, you're not gonna die. And you're gaining control over this corner, right? But otherwise, you just chill behind the corner. Don't have to do anything crazy. And we can see the problem, right? We're overly staying within their effective range, so now we already lost half our HP, right? We don't have to force something. I know the Lucio got close and we want to kill him before beat or something, but we cannot be pulling the blade in their effective range, right? Not doing, or at least not doing so without having the option to juke their damage, right? This is just really scary, especially if you're running swift cuts. Because then you can't even lifesteal this HP back, right? And greeds your entry. Yeah. And you almost won the duel, even missing a lot of shots, right? Why? Close range duel. You played a good Genji position, so it works. I mean, this Mercy fed on her own, yes. But also your positioning sucks. You're in the middle of the open. Be decisive. Good place, good place. Holding one of these corners would be fine. Maybe rotate here or whatever, right? You got the point. Like, you're taking infinite damage. Your Mercy might have been silly, although part of it is probably to try and help you in that position. But also you have now also forced your Kiriko to just perma pocket you for the last 10 seconds and you have done literally nothing. Literally nothing. And now you're dead. I'll skim through the rest because I'm pretty sure we're just gonna be repeating the same stuff over and over. This is fine. You got 2v1 and you almost got the pick.
How'd they take on me?
you see the issue, right? Like, you are in an effective range. You could argue mechanics here, but you're also just sandwiched. Like, they have infinite angles around you to shoot you from. So you don't have a really easy corner that you can just, oh, I'm getting shot at, boom, I'm not anymore, right? Because no matter what corner you use, someone will still have an angle on you. So you're being aggroed by everyone and you can't even deal with that aggro properly. Of course, the soldier lives an infinite amount of time and they win because of it. Even though you feel like you should have been very effective at that range, right? Because the range is not everything, right? The range is a big part of it, but you also have to consider your cover and your timing and etc.
Let them up.
Okay. Reviewed at the start of the stream. What about this other one? So I've been playing just Reaper and Hitscans past few months, trying to learn some other heroes, and I'm feeling a bit out of it on Genji. Always die a lot, that's why I've been learning to play safe and be patient with my cooldowns. Let me know what I could have done better in this game, and should I be more aggressive or the space is good. I want to get better at catching people off guard for that burst damage from off angle or above, as that's the most efficient way to win fights, but I struggle to find the opportunities. This particular game was Havana, so I guess I didn't try to do that so often. Okay, there's also Masters. Oh yeah, does anyone have any questions about last game? I'm gonna take that as a no. Good review? Okay. I do like, from the description from this VOD, I am a little bit scared that we're gonna be seeing a Genji that is not closing the gap, that's gonna be spending too much time poking. Because that's often what gets associated with it, right? Risk taking and everything with close range, and then safe play and patient as poking from range. Which is just like, I understand what it's coming from, but also it's not directly correlated the way that people think it is. This is a good room, right? As we discussed from previous VOD. This is a good contest, right? Maybe a little bit scared to dash directly into her sights, so maybe dash below and then walk climb, right? But the intention is good, right? You have to close a gap on them. You have to avoid the long range sightlines. They're down cooldown, so you need to be a little bit scary. Or mindful. Enemy team kind of just ends. But not much to talk about. This is the kind of stuff that I dislike. I get that this kill is close, but I don't know if this is worth. Especially because, I mean, maybe you reacted to the Wu Yang orb, right? And if you did, then yes, this is reasonable. Otherwise, if you're just going in from your poke damage, this is not a good enough setup, right? The thing about this type of play is that you're basically never expecting to be able to get a kill because you're not set up. You are at a bad range. Genji shouldn't basically ever get someone low enough from poke damage that he can dash engage on people. Genji should most of the time just be trying to close the gap regardless of whether or not he can land poke or his team can land poke on people, because his good range is close, right? Now sometimes you will need to dash engage, But in this case, for example, if we're expecting to be able to fight around these chokes, you can hold this high ground, right? And you can easily drop on any side in close range. You can hit the flank and go below or whatever, right? You can always find a close range engagement this way, so you're gonna be effective, right? You're not gonna have to gamble on whether or not you can out-aim someone that has the advantage at that range over you. Right, you're always going to be able to play a range where you can reliably hit damage and get people to the point of being able to commit on them for a kill. But if you look too much for opportunities like these, problem is that you're going to end up engaging at a time where your team isn't ready, right? Or you're going to be engaging in a position where even if you land good damage on this character, right? Because you spend so much just to get here, now they spend their stuff to stay alive, and now you have nothing to keep chasing. Whereas if you, let's say, get close without using dash, Juno uses mobility, Kiriko uses Suzu, and you can still chase, or you can just get out. Yeah. And yeah, this is the kind of stuff where you can do it, right? You want to be close range to deal good damage. This is a very good engagement, so it makes sense for you to dash, right? But assuming there was no engagement here, with dash here, or most likely to the high ground, you wait for a second dash. Once you have the second dash, you can drop and fight close range, or if they have given up space, you keep rotating, right? You go this way, you dash to this high ground, you have a position here, or you dash to this side, and then you close the gap through here and deny them more space. Yeah, this is good. So this is good. Very good range. Unfortunate he takes Mega. Don't over chase. Hang around your good range, right? Your good range is gonna be by not peeking here, essentially. It's by staying in this corner for the most part. Unless you make sure that you're poking and not really trading poke damage against characters that are better than you at that range, right? So basically, a lot of the times the rule for poking the enemy team is that you have to manage to get more out of it than they can. Which for Genji, oftentimes is either by playing an angle that they're not looking at or by playing a range where the enemy teams fall off. It's not gonna allow them to take a good trade on you because you don't have fall off, right? This is good. And that's the thing, this dash does nothing. You're already close. You're already close, you don't need a dash. And dash can be used in the middle of duels for damage, and especially as a juke, right? You force them to adapt to your 180, right? So you throw off their aim. This is not a situation that you should be expecting to get a kill. It's a Bastion, so he is a stat monster. He has like 350 HP, some of it being armor. He is being actively pocketed by a support. So this is a situation where you shouldn't connect. You shouldn't really use the dash aggressively, right? You should just shoot, dash, disengage, right? Draw as much attention as possible so that maybe your team can get a pick elsewhere, or you just see the duel longer to get a better idea of whether or not the dash will actually lead to a kill or not.
What's up?
Reverse the tide!
Yeah, like that. That was a perfect example. Needs to be very careful with those plays. Very careful. If your team was here, this is safer. But if you want to do that, go here. Now, don't burn your dasher at least. The dash is unexpected, right? So you don't risk getting headshot on entry. Because if you do, now this Cassidy is just gonna press out of the window and just kill you. What rank is this, Masters? And you can see how scary it is, right? Even without the caster basically landing any damage on us during our entry or exit, we still almost die with Zen Orb. And we did nothing. Why? Because we were in a bad range at the start. We tried to force an engagement while not being set up for it. Setups are everything in this game. I really do need to make a video emphasizing just setups. Literally just setups. Look at the starting position of a bunch of engagements, compare some that start at 5 meters away, some that start at 10, some that start at 15, whatever, and show just how much Genji's damage scales from proximity, right? And Genji will be the example because my channel is about Genji, but really it's just about like any character being set up at their range. The better setup that they are, the more chance they have of the kill. It's not so much about mechanics does matter, but the mechanics comes usually after the setup, right? So because oftentimes even if you could out mechanic people without having a good setup, that's not reliable. So this, silly. Never. Don't engage in the smoke trade. It does nothing for you. Nothing. Or if you're gonna do so, don't lose your deflect here. Doesn't really make much sense. If you want to fish for a deflect, there are lots of opportunities where Genji should fish for deflects. You need to be actively trending them here. This Bastion is not scared of you. If you just stand 15, or not even 15, like 25 meters away from this Bastion, do you think that he is gonna somehow just like get mind controlled into shooting your deflect? Right? He's not. They're just gonna look at you, ignore you, and then blast you again after the deflect ends. And now you did 0 poke damage and lost your deflect, right? If you want to fish for a deflect, you need to be close enough, right? You need to be here and then you walk climb and then you deflect and then you dash out. Or you dash in, instantly deflect, and then back up to the corner, right? Good range, get a good range. Right? We have spent the Cassidy died here purely because of Mauga. Because we're not set up, our Zen has not even gotten a sightline yet, our Kiriko also does not have a sightline, our Tracer is doing what we should be doing, which is closing the gap to be effective, right? This is bad. It's not our effective range. At the very least we should be here, so we're at least a little bit close, so if anyone fights around the points, yeah, we're in dash range, or we can shoot people that drop. But realistically, we should be walking right side, or we should be using our cooldowns not to just straight poke like this, but walk, right, deflect to this corner, dash below, right, stuff like that. Close the gap. So, this Mauga engaging here is very big troll. You end up finding a very good opportunity and somehow the Mauga is living. So I guess that works. But it really shouldn't have. Your Mauga was not set up, your team wasn't set up to follow. The good thing is that you were at least in a good setup to actually take the Cassidy duel. And in that case, the dash through makes sense because it jukes his aim. And also, this is the proper way of fishing for a good deflect because you're threatening the Bastion in close range, right?
Let's get the payload going.
Force close range. Yeah. Now this is awkward. So where should you be? Where should we be? Because we just saw right here, right? Even paying active attention to the threats that are shooting at us, we still die. Even deflecting. Right? So we're not an easy character to hit. We're actively trying to dodge, right? We're actively looking at what they were doing. We're using cover to dodge some of the threats. were using deflect to help avoid some of the damage and we still died. That's how bad these types of positions are, right? And it's why it's good that you die here, because this actually helps get the feedback that this position is bad, right? Because oftentimes characters that have buttons that allows them to live bad situations can end up causing people that are not actively paying attention to what they're doing, right? Or what they're practicing, or if heck, they might not even be aware that they need to practice, right? To never learn something. If you was Zen misplay, right? You are mispositioned, you will die. It will be a very direct feedback. If you was Genji mispositioned, you usually waste a cooldown. That's not the kind of feedback that most players will look at and be like, ah, I was mispositioned, right? Maybe I shouldn't be taking trades at this range, right? What up, Jack? So, where should we position here against this comp, right? Long range threats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 long range threats that we want to get close to, right? Where should we position to actually not get destroyed at range? Because there are multiple here. Alright, there's Genji. Okay, let me simplify it for you. Point to me the close range options here, because there are multiple. Heck, if you point me one, you're already winning, right? You already won the small little challenge that I gave you, right? Just find me one close range area, let's call it, right? Basically an area that allows you to force close range engagements. Doesn't matter if you can or not reach it, right? We'll worry about that later. Just spot areas that allow you to force close range engagements. Let me give an example. Does playing inside here force close range? Yes. Building on the right? Yes. This forces close range, right? Assuming you're not peeking this lane, right? So if you just hug this corner, anyone that wants to duel you has to play in your range. Yes. Now the question becomes, is this position relevant? Can we reach it? And the answers are yes. Go here, maybe deflect or just dash rotate, and boom, we're here. And now this Cassidy cannot play here anymore, because now you're trying to engage him. He cannot really take this duel with you because you're just favored here. And if he doesn't take the duel with you, and he just stays here to poke your team, now you're trending and engaged the moment that he is not looking, and you're just gonna murder him, because you're at a good range, right? So then this Cassidy has to move. And now your team can move, because this Cassidy is not in a good position anymore. Without even you necessarily needing to engage. You would literally be hurting the enemy team. But yeah. Another thing. We started here. Where from? Dash here. Chill. Most characters on the enemy team will not want to drop to duel you. If they do, you probably have the resources to fight them. Now this has to be taken with a grain of salt, right? Or you have to pay attention here. Because if you engage here while your 4 teammates are in spawn, the enemy team will walk here and kill you, right? Same thing as taking this position. But that goes without saying, right? Like you have to take the positions as you can, right? As you are allowed to. From here, you could wall climb, you could go into this room, right? You could, from here maybe, if they weren't here, you could dash here, go into this room. Now you're training to wall climb and hit high grounds. Now you have an angle that you can use to pinch the backline, right? Etc. Just find the close range positions that Genji wants to play and hug them, right? stay there for life. You need to have good reasons not to be in those positions or not be going to those positions, right? Or to be pushing out of them. So this is not a good reason, because you saw what happened, right? The Bastion looks at this. His aura is too menacing because he beats at that range. So we shit our pants and we get no value. And now we're actively a hindrance because we're gonna die. So this Cassidy died. He didn't deserve to die. You hit good shots. You should not be relying on those shots. It's as simple as that. Your character is not effective at that range. So your team effectively just cheesed the kill that they shouldn't have. Because you hit many shots that you really were not expected to. Your character is not supposed to be hitting. That's it. So, good job mechanically, right? At the same time, I really wish that we didn't have that pick, because that pick will hinder our growth, so that we end up winning fights that we shouldn't while mispositioning. Same thing. Nanoblade, back in the day, used to be so strong, and honestly it still is, right? Where Genji players that are just AFK poking for the entire game will still get decent value just by virtue of winning 4 fights with Nanoblade. Because Nanoblade will just break through most ultimates, and Nanoblade will help you break through difficult positions on the map. Right? You can see how much your team is struggling to walk through this area against their comp, right? Because your team is not managing to close the gap properly. So whenever there are tools like these that allow you to cheese situations that you have not learned to deal with normally, that type of stuff hinders your growth if you're not aware of it. That's why the Genji community oftentimes thinks that they're so good at the game, that they're so good at the character, right? And it's just Genji holding them down. When in reality, no. Oftentimes they suck at Genji, they misunderstand the character. So they have to get so good mechanically to make their awful positioning and timing work. So now they have master mechanics and they're stuck in plats. So develop a superiority complex, right? Despite them sucking and belonging in plats, despite having master mechanics. Because their positioning and timing is silver. So look at what our Doom is doing. Accidental, unfortunately, but he is staging. And look at what that allows him to do. That allows him to actually threaten backline. So if it didn't even go in, the backline has to back up. They cannot be playing here, because then the Doomfist just kills them. Right? And now we're sort of staging, like we had an opportunity, but now we're just brute forcing because you have a second dash reset, we have blade lifesteal and whatnot. It's a good blade, but it's bad for the purpose of actually learning Genji's positioning here, right? Because it lost the opportunity to break through the hold with our neutral kits. It's the same thing here. Wire with points. Hold this corner. Hold this corner. Stay behind here and shoot whoever comes points. Right?
What's up?
Actuating the barrier.
So, is this room good for Genji? Yes. Is this corner good for Genji? Yes. But you know the problem with this corner? The hit scan peaks here, and now you're in a bad range against the hit scan. So the hit scan will just force you out of this position. You will have to back up. And now they win more space of the map. And they win more space of the map, they see you again, they keep forcing you back. So the way that you prevent this is either by not staying on this corner and actually properly playing this room, right? To the point of bullying these players so that they cannot use this area, right? So now you can use this to reach the hit scan, right? The long range threats. to prevent this scenario from happening where the hits can just sit at a range where they're effective and you aren't, and just default win. And now you do the same, right? Where you sit at your range and default win. But I don't love the volatility of this room, because a lot of people can come in here, they're very safe to contest you, right? And in this case, you wouldn't really have LOS for your team to support you. So you play here, because now your long range supports can heal you. It's very awkward for them to actually push through this little room to push you. And if they try to push like this, not only do you still have support from your team, but now you have a crossfire set up with your team, where they look at you, they're not looking at your Sigma. They look at your Sigma, they're not looking at you. So you get the same benefits here, just with more benefits added on top, right? Harder to push out, more resources to play with. You need to play this position to play Havana. Havana is a very playable Genji map. You just need to know which positions to play. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, from what has been happening so far in the fight, and by the way, I didn't even need to be watching the fight to really know that it was gonna happen. Because the moment that you're forced out of the room because they have more people in there than you do, right? They're sending Kiriko, they're sending Reaper, they're sending Quinn. And considering the position that you were playing, I knew that your team was just gonna get ran over and slowly bleed space. So now your Sigma dies because it didn't kite, but even if your Sigma kites, now what? You are the defending team. You should have better position than the enemy team. So why are they just pressing W and winning? Because we didn't take good positions, right? More importantly, here, the glue that should hold everything together, right, which is Genji holding the angle, was not there. So everything falls apart because of it. Bad range. Bad range forces deflect. If we are at good range, we don't lose deflect. Good range, don't lose deflect. Now, can we hold this far up? Probably not. So where is the good close range that you can play? Here. Here. Right? Here. 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 Right? Lots of places. And now we're here, which is good. Here the team just gets rolled. But you got to your range, so you almost killed Kiriko, right? It's almost magical, right? When we are set up well, we do well. When we're not set up well, we do not do well. Okay, let me go back. Now we cannot make that play. Not with the little amount of team presence that we had here. If our team walked the moment that we dashed here, they cannot walk into us and use the fact that we're down cooldowns. So we just take space, force resources, and then stay there. But because there was nobody to back us up, we couldn't make that play. We had to walk here and save dash to make that play doable. Yeah. I don't see the point of continuing the review, because it's just gonna be a repeat of the same points over and over. So yeah, gonna call it there. I struggle with Havana. If you're struggling with Havana, you're struggling on other maps too. That's just the truth of it. Havana and other extreme case scenarios are really, really good because they expose weaknesses. Let me give an example. Let's say that you're playing a name trainer, right? Let's say that you're playing a name trainer. If your aim control, right? If your aim control is not that good, right? Let's say you jitter a lot. But you don't jitter so much that it's something that you pay too much attention to. One thing that you can do is double your stance and see how bad your jitters are gonna become now that your stance is doubled, right? You exacerbate the issue to make it more apparent. And by doing so, you can actually work on it easier. So by forcing yourself to play on Havana, right? If you had like enough friends that you could organize a custom game with, like reliably, so that you could just run a few Havana matches, you would be exposing, right, exacerbating the positional struggles so that you could get better at it. And now if you suddenly are able to position on Havana, you're most likely going to be able to position on every other map in the game.
Time to test my metal.
You're hard to keep a scope on, Genji. Always so unpredictable.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't be. It keeps me sharp.
Father said there is authentic Vietnamese food in big cities. What should I try first?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lights
Attack commence.
I'll handle this quick. Come on, hit me again.
I am here.
Try me.
Enemy over there. Vamos, help them.
That'll cut them up.
They outnumber us.
Finally, a real challenge.
Let's get together.
Come on, everyone.
Das Universum singt für mich!
Nanoboot administered.
I think I see the enemy.
Each journey has its trials.
with it.
Let's
kick this up a notch.
We are outnumbered.
Hello. Sorry.
Sorry about that.
Tracer here.
See.
Welcome to orbit.
This ends now.
Magical velocity. Reload.
I am healed.
大丈夫
30 seconds remaining.
reporting in.
友人の剣をくれ
That'll cut them up.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Finally a real challenge.
I'm on the objective.
Overtime. وريهم قوتك. I'm unstoppable. Round 1 complete. Score 0.
Alright, the match is over already.
Switching
In fact,
sides.
the match was, I noticed that the match was over 1 minute in. Where are my supports? Nanatri and Orpheus. Actually, let me check. Are they in group? No, okay. Yes. Usually the way that you get better is you do the thing more. Yeah, the moment we know that the match is over, the moment neither of our supporters are able to support an angle. Because Hazard and Genji need close range to function. So we flank around to get our close range, right? Except the enemy team also contests those angles with their players, right? The Tracer close range, the Sojourn using long range before we close the gap. But the difference is, the characters on the enemy team are getting healed, ours aren't. So who's gonna win that? Right? So because we're never able to earn the positions that we need to function as a character, because both my supports are standing main dying to a Sigma, right? We're never gonna be able to even take a fight. So both my supports are NPCs. This game is over.
5, 4.
Because from what it seems like, the enemy team is more competent at actually taking and supporting angles. It's as simple as that.
Objective A.
Let's get this done.
Try me. Body here.
That must sting.
But yeah, our team sucks. Compared to theirs.
وريهم قوتك. I'm unstoppable.
Don't have support, so we'll just slowly lose this fight because they have supports.
Let the kitsune guide you.
Bring in the rain!
This ends now. Minor perk unlocked.
Kitsune no kagizume o
Finally, this is over.
Defeat.
What a waste of time. Ugh, those players frustrate me. They really do.
Ready for battle. Ready for battle. Defend objective A.
Okay. Look at that. Genji and Hazard walking to find their close range setups. Where is my team sitting? Here's the question. Is my Juno effective? Is my Ana effective? Because here's the thing. They are in sightlines that make sense for the character, but they're not in sightlines that allow them to contribute to the fight. If they want to contribute to the fight, they need to either be here, where they at least have sightline to, let's say, heal the Hazard, right? Or shoot something, like the Sigma. Or, which is what they should have done, it's rotate here. Rotate here because they have sightlines, rotate into this room, and then peek from up here. Something, right? Anything. Walk up. If they don't walk, then we can't do anything. It's as simple as. And one thing that I was wondering is that, sure, I can play this room, and I can try to bully the Sigma. But I'm not gonna do anything to the Sigma. The Sigma, even if I am here, even if my Hazard is here, the Sigma will just stay at this corner. Because we do not have good enough backline setups for the Sigma to be scared of this. We could be all five trying to break through the Sigma, and he will never break. Because our setups are not good enough to break him. Because their supports are so free on their positions that they can sleep or nade the engagements, right? Hard pocket the Sigma. The Sigma will just easily snipe at our backline, right? And zoom them off with shield and whatnot. We cannot do anything. So this game, and this is why I hate this map. Maps like these are a skill check to NPCs like these, right? Which, by the way, is most of the support player base. I will actively flame most of the support player base because most support players suck. They think that they're supposed to stay behind their tank and heal bots, right? These players need to get active. These players need to go here, take an angle of their Sojourn, take an angle of their Genji, their Hazard, and play the game. Our supports have not played the game this entire match. Or at the very least, for the entirety of offense. Just pay attention to their positions and see if they can do anything. They can land a single point of damage on a relevant person, or a single point of healing on someone that's taking space. Oh, would you look at that? My Ana is dead. Because she's not rotating properly, and my Juno is not supporting her, right? She's not rotating at the right time. Frustrating. Good players.
願えば
I'm
平
here
和は
to
訪
support.
れよう
400 push-ups before every mission.
我が
It
心は
works.
竜の心
I promise.
Take care of each other out there.
Five, four, three, two, one. Round one. Capture the objective.
Time for some action.
In 3, 2, 1 System
The objective is now
I am repaired Easy かまいたち I'm on fire
I'm the cream of the crop. Enemies attacking the objective. Over here. Immortality field deployed. There's one.
minor perk unlocked.
I am taking the objective.
Catch me if you can.
Harder. I feel the
Ready to
burn.
throw in the towel? Peak performance.
Yahi parambasto victor.
友人の剣をくら
Enemy spotted. Let them up. System is here. Step right up. These barrels are smoking. There's one.
Much for you to do.
Fire. I will lead you to victory.
Enemies attacking the objective.
Everyone follow me. Cover me. 狐の鍵爪を解き放て。
Where it hurts. Bad guys. Take 'em out. Step right up.
I leave cleansing my way
Огонь по готовности.
Need a hand here. Someone has to keep you alive. I've got the victory fever. Let them out. Immortality field deployed.
Enemy spotted.
Everyone feeling better?
Our work is not done. Damage intensified. Enemy team. I'm at the height of my performance. Yahi
Enemy seen.
Enemy here!
Fusing KO.
I feel the fire! Helping you up! Enemy spotted! I'm on fire!
First round.
Sentries is so boring.
Receive my aid.
Score 1-0.
So you throw tiny daggers.
Is that a problem?
Depends. How often do you miss?
Let's find out.
Hey!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
The fight is on.
Mercy on call.
Don't let anything get to your head.
What's up?
Enemy turret ahead. Enemy turret destroyed.
Major pack unlocked.
A worthy upgrade.
The objective is now.
Turret destroyed.
Need some assistance? Get them off me!
My duty calls. Enemy turret ahead. Enemy turret ahead. Enemy turret destroyed. I am healed.
No one can hold me down.
Enemy turret
Come here! I can heal you!
Yush. Enemy turret destroyed.
I'm on fire! I see an enemy! Behind you!
Enemy turret ahead.
My ultimate is charged. Over here.
Enemy turret ahead. Yush. Enemy turret destroyed.
Heroes never die. Fire! I'm on fire! Enemy turret ahead! Let the kitsune guide you! My duty is being
Hokorobi Yaoki.
Огонь по готовности!
Overtime.
Enemies are taking the objective.
Immortality field deployed. You'll be safe in here.
Hello.
Enemy turret ahead. Yosh! Enemy turret destroyed.
I'm being attacked. On my way.
我が心は竜の心。
Fire at will!
友人の剣をくれ。力挽狂澜。My soul in the
Double. I am taking the objective. Double kill. Team kill.
All right. Most important concept for Genji, range. At the end of the second round on Lijiang, I was overthinking it very big time. Like, I could have set up to be able to chase the Wu Yang, right? Hit the enemy team's tail. But, I didn't need to. They have to come into point. Their comp is gonna struggle to actually do anything on point, because they don't really have a way to break through, right? They cannot take angles, they didn't have a flex DPS really. Or I don't know if Torb is considered a flex DPS. But regardless, the Torb wasn't taking an angle, right? I just needed to play either take an angle around point or prevent them from walking out of the room, right? So I could be playing around on the minis, on the mini on our side, for example. Just off-angling them, shooting them, mostly preventing them from peeking that and maybe surprising one of our supports or someone with his light angle on us or something. I did not need to do all of those shenanigans that I was trying to do on the side. I mean, the range is also position. That's the thing. If you understand your range, you also, to a certain extent, need to understand positioning. Your range forces positions. I'll be right back.
れば平和は訪れよう。
Fruition comes from within, as does failure.
Steel yourselves, and we'll all live with our lives.
The doctor is in, and he's looking good.
Five, four, three, two, one. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Hey,
これで終わるものか。
I was wondering why Bastion wasn't getting healed. Bro, this queue is awfully long for a priority requeue. I know, right?
It's not a bow balloon.
Watch our flanks. They might try something.
Five, four,
From imperfection, we
two,
build a new world.
one.
We must accelerate.
Constructing my teleporter.
Initial flashpoint.
Actuating the barrier.
Let's kick this off. Enemy over here.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Over there.
Flashpoint unlocked.
Taking the objective.
I see one.
Check. Affirmative.
The enemies are taking the objective. I will not let you fall.
Thank you.
Checking in.
Who needs healing?
Disrupting.
Eyes over.
I am healed.
under attack. Cut them down.
I think we're outnumbered.
Hello. Kahoot.
Enemy here. Barrier is near.
This ends now.
Sterben nicht.
The point needs to be taken. On the objective. Gather
Minor
My game is unerring. You have unwelcome company on the objective.
狐の鍵爪を解き放て。
友人の剣をくれ Come at me. My deadly weapon.
It's a melody.
that warms the bones.
I see one.
secure. Next, flashpoint. Palace.
No need to check on me.
There they are. Get ready.
The barrier appears.
Ready for you.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Do your worst.
Target airborne.
Unlocked.
The barrier's weakened. The fight is imminent.
They have us outnumbered.
Hey.
Barrier has been overwhelmed.
Hello.
Barrier initialized.
Area denied.
Burning bright color. Supernova.
Behind you. Let the Kitsune guide you.
Enemy seen. Join me on the objective. The barrier cannot withstand much more.
So we're here. I'm here.
I come with
Double kill.
Hello. Hello.
Major pack unlocked.
a worthy upgrade. Enemy here. I see one.
Helden sterben nicht.
Over. Tango spotted.
狐の鍵爪を解き放て。Heroes never die.
Tactical visor activated. I've got you in my sights.
The objective is under attack.
Hello. On the objective. Gather at this position.
I've got you.
いざ友人の剣をくれ
Behind you.
Area denied.
Secured.
Hello.
Next, flashpoint. Ruins.
Hi. Hello. Hey. Hi.
Flashpoint.
Let the Kitsune guide you!
The enemy outnumbers us.
Flashpoint unlocked.
We have our welcome company on the objective.
Behind you.
Here to help. I will not let you fall.
I am restored. And you wait until I leave flames
Melody!
This will help you.
The advantage is mine.
I'm at the height of my performance.
Tactical visor activated.
The battle ignites me.
Analysis on the objective.
Come here, and I will heal you.
Hi. Hey. Hello.
Heroes never die.
My sights.
The objective is under attack. Cut them down.
Get out. There's one.
Denied.
友人の剣をくれ。
狐の鍵爪を解き放て
Get them off the objective.
The objective must be taken.
Overtime.
Some assistance. I can't direct them yet.
Ruins. Lost.
Hey.
Next, flashpoint. Temple.
Say, mistakes will always precede victory.
Oh ho hey.
Enemy seen.
Helden sterben nicht.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
A threat emerges. I see one.
Flashpoint unlocked.
Attacking the objective.
Let the Kitsune guide you! Objective's mine. Over there!
What is that melody?
My spirit blazes. The objective is under attack. Cut them down. Over there.
Area denied.
Enemy here.
Enemy here. Heroes never die.
友人の剣をくれ。
Under my protection. Kitsune no kagizune o tokihanate!
Tactical visor activated. Get out of my way or I'll run you over.
Is in my hands.
Hi.
Safe.
Over here! Watashi ga mamoru. Over here!
Hey,
Over there! Go in here!
I see an enemy. Get them away from the objective.
Who the hell are you?
heat check. Affirmative.
Helden sterben nicht.
Area denied.
Is that melody?
I'm at the height of my performance.
Let the Kitsune guide you!
We're outnumbered.
Finally, a real challenge.
Lost. Next, flashpoint. Garden.
My spirit
need to
grows
move.
strong.
Hello.
Barrier initialized.
Hi.
I see one.
That warms the bones. Hello.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Over here.
Safe. Ryujin no Ken o kure!
Flashpoint unlocked.
Objective is under attack. Cut them down.
Heroes never die.
Ryujin no Ken o kure! Waga katana wa kagami.
Behind you.
Actuating the barrier. Enemy on the objective.
Kitsune no kagizune o tokihanate!
Behind you.
The enemy outnumbers us.
The mission. Stay out of my way.
I'm deiner Seite. Feel stronger?
Barrier is splintering.
I've got you in my sights.
Helden
Tactical
sterben
visor.
nicht.
Overtime.
What is that melody? Hi.
It's a shame to lose that game. But the enemy soldier played well. And more importantly, I think that the soldier hard carried the game, but I also think that like Ball versus Sigma also really helped. I did not pay too much attention to be able to tell, but Ball is much less resource oriented. So in a game like that where it's all about like the DPS, taking and playing angles, my soldier did nothing. Like actually did nothing the entire game. Like this guy is useless. He shot his gun a lot at the enemy ball. That's it. Well, great. Meanwhile, the enemy soldier without a pocket is distracting my soldier as well as my Mercy, picking off my Mercy. 1v2. My soldier is not flanking. My soldier is chasing their soldier and failing. And then the moments that I choose to mark the soldier, or I can, or whatever, my team is not doing anything in the meantime, right? That's the problem. So honestly, I don't know how much of it was a mechanics gap. I don't think that the enemy team really mechanically played. I don't know. I obviously did not see their POVs. But I don't think our team was just dying to the enemy team over and over in fair duels. I'm pretty sure it is just that my soldier was playing main the entire game. I'm pretty sure it's just that. Either playing main or playing dogshit angles. Does damage matter? No.
Ready for battle.
I mean, yes, but no. Really want to just watch my soldier. How the game's been? Good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initial flashpoint.
Mercy on call.
Try to show some discipline out there.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Hi.
The enemies are taking the
Like this fight, we actually walk around the map and take angles, which is great. Now do we walk and shoot? Yes, yes, that's good. Walk and shoot. Nice. Nice.
Would you look at that?
But yeah, honestly, now that I think about it, it's just that Ball has more kill threat than Sigma. That really is it. Ball can move around, Sigma can't. On a matchup like this, where everyone is gonna be moving around all the time, it really is just that Sigma is useless. Because Sigma is gonna zone point, but so can Ball do. Like, Ball can do literally the same thing as this guy, right? Oh, the problem is that this guy, oh wow, die very little, pump out a lot of damage. Guess what? The Ball does the same except having kill threat on or DPS, right? He can +1 on the soldier angle, he can +1 on the Genji angle, right? Which our Sigma can't do. That's basically it. That's all that game came down to. Because imagine, the game was that close and I basically had no help the entire game. Imagine if whenever I went on the soldier or whenever I went on the mercy or whoever, there was a Ball helping me. Right? That's it. Like, just imagine. Sigma isn't even bad in flashpoints. It's just that in this specific matchup, where everyone on the enemy team is mobile, and we could not force fights to be in a specific spot, or at least our team wasn't doing so effectively, then it was bad. It became a bad pick.
So, I might sometimes pop out of thin air right now.
Because sure, maybe if we bunker up properly on a really good angle, right? Or on a really long sight line with our soldiers, so that the enemy team, no matter where they come from, they get poked out before engages, we can hold point forever. But with the amount of angles that existed, it simply wasn't the case. We needed to play the rotate and kill game, and our Sigma couldn't really participate that well. Or he just didn't, right? Maybe he just didn't move around the map as much, I don't know.
Initialized.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Kick this off.
Defend objective A.
Got one here. Heads up.
I see an enemy.
Fight is imminent. No holding back. I am repaired. Group here.
On my way.
Barrier is nearly spent.
Enemy spotted.
A threat emerges.
私がついてる。
The barrier is weakened.
Over there!
Hello.
There they are. Get ready.
Over here. Got it.
狐の鍵爪を解き放て
Tactical visor activated.
Enemy over here.
Meteor strike.
Let the Kitsune guide you!
Unsuccessful.
Each journey has its trials.
We have a
60
welcome
seconds
company on the
remaining.
objective.
Enemy here!
Get out of my way.
Flames on my way.
Thanks. Reflexes are medically ultimate.
30 seconds remaining.
Going in.
Come to me, going in!
An enemy appeared.
10 seconds remaining.
Excavation initiation!
Tactical visor activated.
狐の鍵爪を解き放て Heroes never die. さすが
My spirit grows.
Okay. I don't know how they let us retouch there, but they just do. They just decide to leave one person points, let the Doom int 1v5,
Sides.
and then somehow other people die before coming back to point. Like, what? Still bummed out about last game. I feel like I played really well. Really well. It's not just a solo game.
願えば平和は訪れよう。
Does everyone know the plan?
I mean, yes, that is exactly the point. Defense, you have better setups than the enemy team.
Something has to change.
So as long as you can maintain the positional advantage, it's a little just a you default win. So I AFK in my good spot, Soldier AFKs in his good spot, and we fight people as they come. That's it.
Attack commencing.
Barrier appeared.
Capture objective A.
Let's finish this quickly.
Engage those hostiles.
Enemy spotted. Oh, hey.
Okay, I guess they tilted.
Hello.
Hey there.
Hello there.
What's poppin'?
As you can see, right, like on this point, there are many areas that Genji players play, but how often do they actually play the correct ones, right? Because there are lots of small rooms that the Genji can play, but you'll see them so often just playing on the long sidelines, getting poked out, right? Heck, some of those long-range poking positions are good if you use them to rotate, to hit backline when they're not expecting. But during the poke phase, that is bad. Then he didn't blade? Yeah, that's exactly why I bladed when they nanoed their Genji and I had no cooldowns. Because I knew that I needed dash reset to get out of there, right? Because otherwise he just kills me with blade. Right? So I was trying to blade, go to the Ana who I expected to be pushed up a little bit further. Because it doesn't make sense to nano Genji and be sitting 10 miles behind choke, right? I expected her to be on the choke by the time I bladed. But somehow she was nanoing Genji and after like 5 seconds she's still AFK in the fight because she has no sightlines from how far back she was, right? So they outplayed me by being bad. Or their Ana outplayed me by being bad, by being too far back. So I blade there to get a dash reset, escape the Genji and hopefully trade the Ana, right? So that way now the Genji either can't kill me anymore and I get a pick, or he looks to kill me and now he's too far to go on my team. Now that in theory was a really good blade. It's just the Ana outplayed me by being AFK. You wanna know what? Here's the secret about the Doom feeding 1v5. The Doom was not feeding without me being there. The Doom could block every single one except for me. I was the only one on my team that had an angle on the Doom whenever the Doom was blocking. If it wasn't for me, Doom farms punch, either kills my team or lives. But because I'm there shooting him from his back while he's blocking, now, if he goes for a punch in, he will not be able to actually get kills because he will die too fast. So he has to punch out. But he can't punch out because my team is just gonna shoot him. Because my team is just knows that he cannot actually charge his power punch because I'm shooting him from the back. So he's just gonna die really fast. So we pinned the Doom essentially, right? We create a situation where whatever move he makes, he loses, right? Whatever move he makes. And that's all because, guess what? Setups! I was set up. So the Doom fed. Or someone else would feed because the backline, right? Backline couldn't walk because it was set up, right? Same thing. It's all about setups. We had better setups than the enemy team that game, so we won. And here's the thing. Yes, they could have nanobladed to win one fight. The nanoblade would cheese them a few fight wins and make the game closer, the enemy team would still lose. Because we are fundamentally better than the enemy team. Just from our setups. Our setups are better. Simple as. The thing about getting over first point is that second point is even harder for offense. Second point has an even bigger defender's advantage. Without them snowballing, I do not believe that that team would be able to take any decent setup on us. I don't know. I don't know if I want to. Most of the things that people do with channel points are honestly fairly boring too, so I don't know. Free coaching? You want me to just become a starved person and die? I already barely make anything, bro. Also, there is free coaching. You can watch a free coaching session on my alt channel.
Three, two, one. Round one. Capture the objective.
Try to show some discipline out there. Who needs healing? Over there! Over there! An enemy here!
The objective is now.
The point needs to be taken. Over here.
Arigato.
No holding back. Barrier up here. Setting up fence.
大丈夫?
Careful of that undertow. Enemy vector calculated. And they said fire wasn't right for me. The barrier's weakened.
Let's kick this off.
Barrier is splintering.
Not so fast.
Barrier has been overwhelmed. What is that melody? Actuating the barrier. I've got men. Barrier coming. No holding back. Come here. An enemy is ready.
Tactical visor activated.
Counting them out. Bring heals over here.
make use of this.
Best round. One. Score 1-0.
Keep still.
Safety's off. It's a cruel world out there.
Maybe one day, I'll be a mecha pilot. Just need to climb a few dozen ranks first.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
大丈夫
The experiment is almost concluded.
Don't hold him back.
The barrier appears. The barrier is weakened.
I am restored.
The objective is now.
I am repaired.
Barrier cannot withstand my fall. The barrier is outnumbered.
Careful of that undertow!
Hostiles on our objective.
Barrier initialized. Enemy barrier calculated.
I'm on fire!
area denial
Claiming the objective.
Enemy here!
I am restored.
Blast is ready when you are!
I am repaired.
They're on the point!
The tide is with you! Dive in!
Gale the Mahal.
Careful of that undertow!
Ranger path unlocked.
Careful, there's more of them than us.
I'm on fire!
What is that melody?
Join me on the objective.
I didn't see that.
Meow.
Engage those hostiles.
The barrier appears. Watch here.
Let the Kitsune guide you!
Breath emerges.
I require healing.
This ends now.
We are outnumbered.
Barrier is splintering. The barrier is weakened. Actuating the barrier. The barrier is gone.
Baptiste here.
Barrier is nearly spent.
Won't I me? Ultimate's almost ready.
Claiming the objective.
Dive in!
Blocking satellite vector!
The barrier is
Taking the point. Now ready to hide.
我が敵を食らう
I'm making waves out here.
They're coming!
Joker's off my
Tower
mind.
in orbit.
There's an enemy here.
Tactical visor activated.
Claiming the objective.
Move in on the objective. Hey, heals over here.
Join me on the objective.
Get along this guy!
Victory.
I wish I would move out. But a good way to know is that if I move out, I'm not gonna be on high latency anymore. I remember there being something that Twitch said about like channel points not affecting viewership at all. Not yet. Thanks for becoming a member. Why does it not say who? Wait, am I crazy? Does it not say who it is? Ah, that's why. I was so confused because your name is the exact same format that replay codes are shared in Overwatch. That's great, Riku. The one thing I will say though is that it isn't your fault at all. I didn't plan the stream around having it done like that, so I expected people to watch the VOD, not be live. Gotcha.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Speed it up, everyone!
Enemy here. Enemy spotted. We're outnumbered. Enemy here.
My duty calls.
Objective lost.
Over there.
Stop the payload.
Going here.
Where does that payload think is going? Come on.
Enemy spotted.
Clear out. Coming through.
I leave flames in my wake.
I'm under attack!
Minor
I will make use of this.
Protecting. I'm on fire.
This ends
Let
now.
Kitsune guide you. Enemy here. Over there. Price the hit.
Over here!
Mistakes will always precede victory.
My ultimate is ready.
I've got you in my sights.
Going here.
Numbers are greater than ours.
Each journey has its trials.
Catch these healing waves. Oh, let's break it!
狐の鍵爪を解き放て。The battle excites me.
This beat
This is no time to doubt yourself.
Keep an eye out. Going here. I've got you. I'm on fire.
Enemy spotted.
I am here.
Going here. It's update.
What's up?
enemy detected.
I'm on fire.
Enemy spotted.
You're safe with me.
Enemy here. Let the Kitsune guide you. Area denial. I stopped that payload in its tracks.
Enemy spotted.
Oh, you want to hear this?
Enemy here.
Clear out.
Time to tango.
Let's get some healing beats going.
This ends now.
Got one here.
Payload is approaching its destination.
Take caution.
Stop the payload from moving.
My duty
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Complete. Score 0.
Oh, but this match is over.
Switching sides.
The white zone is for immediate loading and unloading of passengers only. No parking.
Yeah, no, you just int every game. Like, you actually just int every lobby, somehow.
Non-stop service to Hanamura, Japan is now departing from Gate 4.
Almost 8 deaths per 10 in Lucio. How? How are you this bad?
We will be the lightning.
How? Actually, the problem isn't that. The problem is being that bad and being this rank.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Careful, Shimada.
Over there.
Got one here.
Okay, he dies, right? Okay. Somehow my Kiriko is dead there. I never get proper healing, so this fight is losable. Despite Soldier having inted the first fight. But I guess that's the team death. Oh yeah, and my Tracer somehow dead. That makes sense. Yeah, no, this game is over, by the way. Our team can't win, even with blatant advantages. Lagging? Hello? Not losing frames though.
Behind you. Enemy here.
Yeah, why is my game losing packets? But my stream is not.
Have the objective. Enemy spotted.
That's the spot. Enemy here. Enemy here.
Enemy spotted.
This match is a formality at this point. Can we stop trying? Can we just give them the win? We're not gonna win.
Enemy here.
The enemy team has int at every fight and we're still losing. It's so boring to play with players like these. Like, our team has basically not taken a single fight this entire game. The enemy team has won just because people have decided to throw matches or decided to throw fights before they start.
Over here.
So my Lucio is right there on top of our Kiriko and he's somehow not helping her. So she dies. That makes sense.
This ends now. Enemy spotted. Get the payload going. Enemy here.
It's actually crazy to me that the enemy team is trying this hard to lose.
Enemy spotted. Over there. Going here. The battle ignites me.
Yeah, like they are also just not gonna take a fight, I guess.
Be careful.
Enemy spotted.
I burn like the dawn.
I'm with you. Over here. Let the Kitsune guide you. Got one here. Get the payload going. Enemy spotted. I'm with you. Kitsune no kagizume o tokihanate.
The odds are against
Boom.
Much better.
Enemy here.
My enemy's dead.
My aim is unerring.
I still is so broken. That blade would have been good if we didn't get two people to die right before I used it. But I forgot and my team just decides to die to nothing.
Payload's on the move. Enemy spotted.
Like this.
Time to start the party.
Yeah, and my Doom is almost dead already.
Well, that's inconvenient. The payload stopped.
What's up? Be careful, Shimada.
Oh, that's good. Got stuck on the tree.
incoming.
Another ult wasted while the entire team is in spawn. Another 10 to 20 seconds we'll lose because someone decided they think they're Thanos.
Time for the reckoning!
And now we have 0 time left because too many times people just decided to end without the team being there. If I wanted to, I could have just saved my KD and basically died no time in the match, but I decided to try to trade if our team just decides to end. Gets a better use of my life. Because the team already has to reset, right? The team already has to reset, then I might as well try something. This guy's supposed to be a Tracer player? Hello? Really? How did you die first fight? I need to know.
Ready for battle. Defend objective A.
Let's show these foes a ruckus.
Why? 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 He knows the enemy team has hit scans. He knows that they will be able to peek him if he stays here. Why is he not backing?
Oh, you want to hear this?
Objective lost. Objective lost.
Am I Winston seriously trying to touch?
Where does that going? Come on, quick in the paint.
Guys, the enemy teams have hit scans. I think standing in the open is a great idea. Look at my positioning. This is the exact same thing that the Lucio should be doing, but my Lucio just decides to run it down main. Because support players are awful at this game.
Let's do it fast.
When I get bored enough of support players, I'll go back to my own support grind. I legitimately think that I can hit champ on support in less than a week. It's actually just way too free. You pick Lucio or Kiriko, and then you go on the same angle that your DPS is taking, right? Usually your flex DPS, and then you win the match magically. It's a crazy concept. But instead our Lucio is just heal botting or speed botting main, doing literally nothing.
Let's get loud.
It's like, great, you did so much, right? Like, this Lucio is helping the engagement, right? Oh wait, the engagement already happened. It was me on the angle shooting the soldier. So my Lucio did nothing the entire fight. Now he's in a good position. And now he's peeking for no reason and wasting his amp, wasting his HP. And now, would you look at that? They're swinging with an ultimate and we cannot kite it because we do not have speed amp. Also, my Lucio was not in position to boop anyone. Can you guess why that was the case? Oh yeah, it's because they were 100 HP from picking two hit scans for no reason pre-fight. And this Lucio is gonna die again here. I genuinely do not understand how you can fuck up this many times. So one, we fucked up the boop on the Winston jump. Now, we waste them for literally no reason. All you have to do is literally walk down these stairs and just boop the Winston if it comes in close. That's all you need to do. It's not hard. Instead, we cross in the open, so we allow ourselves to get booped by the Lucio. We now already have wasted our entire amp, so we cannot open the gap, right? Create enough distance where the Winston cannot damage us anymore. And we kite the wrong way, so now even if we're Kiriko using Suzu to save our life and potentially get us a new boop so that the Winston cannot chase us anymore, we're still not in safety because we chose to go here rather than here. So now we do not have beat for this fight. Or, heck, don't even need to consider bit. We do not have Lucio for this fight. A Lucio who should be pocketing the DPS on angles and booping Winston engagements is dead every fight because he's just taking unnecessary poke. I don't know why. He's not even taking poke to try and Reddit Lucio to kill the hit scans. He's literally just standing main to just die.
Oh, let's break this.
Look at what happens when he doesn't feed. He didn't do all that much, right? He didn't get on any targets, he didn't pocket anyone specific, but he was there, so he could take some aggro and he could heal some people. So I guess he contributed, right? Like, if you're gonna be an NPC, at least be an NPC. Don't be little in nothing, right? Like, at least do something, right? Heal bot for all I care. Just crazy to me that that main supports and heck even hit scans. I think main supports and hit scans are probably the worst players in the game. Oh, I played with you yesterday. You die a lot. That's what I saw from your profile. You die a lot. If you want to send a VOD for review, you can send on my Discord. Mora mains? Mora no. Mora mains are pretty bad, especially in NA. Mora players in EU actually know how to deal damage and take angles, so they're better. But no, main support, I'm talking about Lucio Brig players. And even Wu Yang. Most Wu Yang players heal bots. They do not take an angle and shoot the enemy team with their oppressive gun. It's crazy. It's funny, there are so many supports that have these kits that deal so much damage, like Wu Yang. And I guess Kirika doesn't do as much damage, but she's really obnoxious on angle. And then those supports just don't go there. They just stand main. And wondered why they lose games. And why games feel out of their control. Oh, of course they're out of your control. You're not taking any agency over the game. You're just standing main and doing nothing. Of course games are gonna be a coin flip.
Everyone ready?
Attack commencing.
This beat will
Escort the beam.
Enemy spotted.
I need a hand here.
Hey there. Someone here.
I see an enemy.
Enemy turret ahead. Enemy turret down. Let's get the payload going.
Oh yeah. Move it. Enemy spotted.
Enemy spotted. Over here.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Got one here.
Over here. Be careful.
Namaste.
Ultimate is charging.
Enemy here.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Over there.
Enemy spotted! I see an enemy!
Grab up here. Look at this payload. Go.
Hi.
Enemy spotted.
Go in here and
Will always precede victory.
Minor pearl unlocked.
Enemy
Enemy here.
go in here.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Barrier activated.
Here they go! Enemy spotted! Over there!
Let's keep it moving. Hold right exceptionality. Over there.
Enemy here.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Hey, Wan Kwanglan!
I need a hand.
Enemy spotted. Enemy here.
Enemy turret ahead.
Go in here. Enemy turret destroyed. Enemy team. Like a gentle rain. Enemy here.
Double kill.
Enemy turret ahead. Look at this payload.
Enemy
Go.
spotted.
I feel a word inside. Hello there. What's up? Hello.
We must move.
Over there.
I am healed.
My ultimate is ready. Join me.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Enemy here.
Over there.
I'm on fire. Enemy spotted.
Hold right.
Enemy here.
On fire.
Finally, a real challenge.
We must move with the payload. Over there. Enemy spotted. Over there.
I see an enemy!
Enemy detected.
Enemy here.
See an enemy!
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Enemy turret destroyed.
I'm over. The payload is moving right along.
Party time, let's go!
Over there.
Let's break it!
Enemy turret ahead.
Enemy spotted.
Li Wan Kwanglan!
Enemy here.
Major pack unlocked.
I'm on fire. Enemy spotted. Enemy turret ahead.
Come on.
Got one here.
Get the payload moving again.
Turning up the heat!
My ultimate is ready.
Stop me. it! Damn!
The payload is moving.
Got one here. Hold by exceptionality.
Spirit blazes.
Enemy.
You are your man.
30 seconds.
Enemy turret ahead.
Maximize your efforts.
Touching down.
I'm with you.
Let's get the payload moving.
Got enemy turret ahead. Enemy
10
spotted.
seconds remaining.
Reality bends to
Enemy detected!
Enemy here!
Got one here.
Enemy turret ahead. Enemy turret.
Round 1. Complete. Score 2-0. Switching sides.
Let's get this show on the road.
I still have much to learn.
They aren't ready for me.
What's up?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
There they are. Get ready.
Stop the payload.
Enemy here.
I am restored. Enemy turret destroyed.
Enemy spotted.
I understand.
Enemy spotted.
Got one here.
Enemy spotted.
Your hand enemy.
Enemy spotted.
They're over here!
My ultimate is almost ready. My ultimate is almost ready. Got one here.
I see
Enemy here.
enemy spotted.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Minus alert.
狐の鍵爪を解き放て。What's up? Got one here. Enemy spotted. Got one here.
Enemy here! Enemy turret sighted.
I'm on fire.
Enemy spotted. You remember that? Me neither.
bash the turret.
Enemy here.
Command gets it.
Yujin no Ken wo
Over there.
Tactical visor activated.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Turn it up, turn it up. Let's do it. I see an enemy.
Watch out for that turret.
Bring in the rain!
Enemy spotted.
Hey, they're overbash the turret.
Enemy here.
Enemy here.
There's a turret
See
here.
an enemy.
Biotic healing ready for you.
Enemy here.
これで終わるものか。
Enemy spotted.
I am ready. Yes.
Found one here. There's a turret here.
Let the kitsune guide you.
Hostile here. Tango spotted.
I think we're outnumbered. Enemy here.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Speed it up, everyone.
Found one here.
Enemy here.
Enemy spotted.
I'm on fire. There's a turret here.
Enemy here.
Over there. Enemy turret down.
Bring in the rain!
Enemy turret.
Enemy spotted. Enemy here.
Enemy spotted.
Tango spotted.
Tactical visor activated.
I'm with you. I'm here. Enemy spotted.
Body here. Get this one.
Let the kitsune guide you.
There's a turret here. Oh, we're outnumbered.
The battle unites me.
Affirmative. Enemy turret destroyed. Burn up!
I always deliver.
Enemy spotted.
I'm with you.
Enemy turret.
That works the most.
Over there.
Enemy here.
Body here. Bring in the rain!
Enemy spotted. Enemy here.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Enemy spotted.
Enemy spotted.
60 seconds.
Check out the enemy's turret.
I see an enemy.
Defeat. Ready for battle.
I don't know why I thought that if I'm not getting support that swapping to Freya would help. Because, yeah, the same thing happens. No, I just wanted to play Freya there. I don't know how often my Lucio ever played with me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Escort the payload.
Yeah, it's like you did such a great job going into the room here. Stay here, this is your effective range, you own this room on Lucio. So then I go here expecting my Lucio to be here and he just fucks off. And then he goes back in, owns some dead. So boring. I can't play the game because this guy is not playing the game. These kitsunes pissed me off. I don't know why we're kitsuning a primarily monkey on rooms, but we were. This pissed me off. The only reason I'm not avoiding this Kiriko is because they know where the mouse 1 button is. That's literally the only reason. If this Kiriko didn't know where the mouse button is, this is a pin avoid. Just from the ults. Like, actually.
Careful, we're outnumbered.
Maybe I'll try something different this time.
This is so messy. All of these picks are just because the enemy team sucks. It's not because we did anything well. And this. Holy shit. What in the flying fuck are you doing? Legitimately. Does he think that Silva can literally go into our PCs and force us to walk into his ult? Why the fuck are we beating a Torbolt? Can somebody explain that to me? My Lucio beating a Torbolt. And then we somehow get wiped by a single Winston. Like what? How are we dying? I don't know. We have literally Thanos ult economy, right? We have Beat, we have Symbol, we have Blade. Into what? Kitsune, Reaper ult, and Torb? I'm sorry, what are they gonna do with us? They're gonna zone us off point? Sure, let's say that they zone us. Now what? We walk back in with any of our Thanos ults that they cannot match because they do not have the ult economy to match. But because my Lucio is beating a Torbolt, now we just have to go in. Because if we don't go in, now we do not have the ult economy anymore to win. Because now they can just 1-for-1 ult trade and then just abuse the defensive advantage that they have with the positions. So we need to do something. So okay, we bid in, I blade immediately, I find a pick. How are we dead? Again, we beat it and we Simwalled and we're somehow dead. Reminder, this is not a sim wall from the enemy team preventing us from healing each other with Lucio Amp, which by the way we have for free on our ult because of the perk. No. Somehow Kitsune Blossom and the Winston cleaving our team is killing us. True beats, true swim wall, true support pockets. When they haven't even surprised us, they literally just ran it down main. It's frustrating to play the game when that's the level. Can't even press our broken Qs correctly. Yeah, we're walking into the room. We're walking into the room of a Winston that has primal. That's fun. We win because of better mechanics. Because this fight we had no business winning it. We did not have the setup for it. And yeah, this fight is just cooked. What after?
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
No. Let's rewatch this in all its glory. Let's watch this beat in all its glory.
Vamos esculachar!
Crazy, right? Guys, the Torb has more HP than when the dive happened. Here's the problem. Beat pushes are really good. But y'all remember the VOD reviews that I did at the start? Why does this beat push not work? Why? What's the one reason? It's a very, very simple reason. What's the one reason this beat push doesn't work? Because the other one didn't work because it was just stupid, right? It's kind of the same thing as the last one, but the last one was just stupid. I don't know why we're beating a Torbolt. Can we actually kill anyone during the beat? Can we make use of our HP? Where the fuck are we positioned? We're just pushing points. The Winston is staged for a fight on the corner. The enemy team is walking up. But our Winston is half HP sitting on point for some reason, rather than jumping and taking an angle and preparing himself to go in. I'm still breaking turret to go over the roof. My team, I guess, can kind of go in whenever. But still, we're just walking up. We don't even have sidelines yet, right? Same thing, our character does not have sidelines yet. We're AFK. We're AFK, we have not set up. It's simple. We have not set up. So we beat. And now we're in. But we're in like a full second after we beat. So a lot of our beat is being wasted. The enemy team has had plenty of time to be warned that we're going in. Not just that. We were not in position to be explosive enough. So they'll literally just walk away. They just walk away. They pocket their turban and nothing happens because our bubble isolation is not good enough. Our setups to shoot the Torb are not good enough to overwhelm them. And it's not just that. Our setup, a good proof of our setups not being good enough is that the Kiriko and the Wu Yang have not died. Because if we were set up, these guys were dead already. They would not be able to do anything because we would be literally 5 men on top of them.
Li Wang Kuanglan!
And the worst part is that I'm pretty sure our team was in voice chat because that's the kind of beat that the team calls. Oh, let's 3-2-1 beats. But one, you shouldn't really trust randoms. The reason why I never join voice chat, I've noticed that voice chat is actively harmful for multiple reasons. But even assuming it was a good plan and that everyone would listen, we still have not earned our setups. We still haven't. You just don't beat like this in ranked. You beat like this if you see that I'm going in from a crazy angle on the enemy support, so I'll be able to actually capitalize, or the Winston or whatever. Don't just beat around the corner when your Winston can't reach shit. When the enemy team has all the cooldowns to absorb the dive. So like Silvok is doing his best. I forgot about this. I really need to avoid Silvok. What rank even is Silvok? Guys, I swear, Silvok does not give a care in the world. He just locks in Torb and just runs it down main or whatever, right? But somehow he wins games. And I guess that's why, right? He mind controls people like my Lucio to just like waste beat on nothing. Good restraint. The enemy team. I'm sorry, what? What happened here? So their Reaper got mind controlled. Their Torb is just doing Silvok things, right? Because it's Silvok, right? So he's just wasting out for no reason. Running it down, who cares, right? It doesn't give a care in the world. I mean, I don't know. Silvok supposedly does some things correct, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure that Silvok was like M2 last season or something. I don't know. Silvok is weird. The problem with Silvok is that it's hard to judge his actual skill because he just decides to throw like half his matches for no reason. Like legitimately. I don't know if he gets bored or what, or if he's using drugs or whatever the fuck. But he's just a lunatic. He's just a lunatic. Like that is not the type of play that a person with a sane mind makes. You cannot convince me. That's a person that's bored out of their mind that just wants, I don't know. I don't even know how that's fun. Like just running it down, wasting your ult and dying. I don't understand how that's supposed to be fun, but props to him if he enjoys that, right? And now their Kiriko is just kitsuning 3v5, I guess. So now the lobby has been infected. So now everyone is wasting ults. Everyone is wasting ults.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Why are we beating a Primo that's 1v4? Both our supports are there to pocket whoever is the target. And my Winston just decides to run it down with his Primo. I don't know if he expected to receive beats. But our beat landed now. And he knows that he didn't get it. And he still chooses to go in.
Hold my exceptionality.
30 seconds.
There's little time left. Maximize the
What happened during this fight actually?
Oh, let's break it.
So I beat nothing. And then, yeah, that's what happens. We just decide to run face first into them because we must get value out of this push, otherwise we lose. So now we're double throwing. Because now we wasted beat and now we're running face first into 2 close range DPS characters on Lucio without beats. So now I can't get help out after getting the pick on the Wu Yang because my Lucio has wasted his amp and is out of position. I thought I misplayed there, I didn't. My Lucio did.
I'm with you.
10 seconds remaining. Ready.
We're playing the room. Nice, we're booping the Winston. Nice. We're pocketing our DPS. Nice. We're marking the Genji. Nice. We're aware that we need to mark the Genji to mark the Genji. Nice. We're marking Winston Gem. So it's like, for as much shit that I've been throwing at this player, I know that they're a good player. They pick the right perks. They know how to play the mind game with the Winston. So they don't die every fight to the Winston jump. And in fact, usually they peel off the Winston jump properly, right? They know how to shoot their gun, they know how to move around the map. But some of these plays should be so simple. Like, we are failing at the easy stuff. Not at the hard one. We're failing at the easy stuff. I would understand if we're missing beats or even Ajaxing against compositions that are really good at blowing us up or whatever, right? But we're not. We're not playing into that. We're playing into Reaper Torb, and we're beating when they are 20 meters away from us. When we don't have setups ourselves. It's a little the freest beat of all time. You just wait. Literally just wait.
Always mix before you master.
Let the Kitsunes guide you. Let the Kitsunes guide you.
We'll heal you up.
Why? Why? My soldier true. Literally just ignore this guy. This guy is throwing. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, Lucio. But if you think that this guy being jumped by a full HP Winston and a Kiriko and not even trying to run away is gonna get saved, then I don't know, you must imagine you're Thanos or something. This guy just died on his own, right? You do not care about this, right? There's a reason why our Kiriko is in, our Genji is in, our Hazard's in, and we're not dealing with this, right? If our soldier gets jumped like this, that's his fault. Him mispositions, right? Or the enemy team really wanted him dead. Both things can also be true at once, right? This soldier dying and getting attention of 2 people while we kill the rest of the team is good. But now this fight is messy because my Lucio just decided to end for no reason. And now I die because my Lucio is not there to actually boop the Winston. So now we lose position. I cannot blade before they have beat, for example, in this fight. Good peeling, good surviving.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Was this beat a response to their beat, or are we just beating air molecules again?
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
What the fuck are you beating, bro? Like, we're all chilling. Wait a second. Because if we don't wait a second, we just waste 2 ults for 1. If we wait a second, we can make use of this beat.
Turn it up, turn it up! Let's do it fast. Watch out for that turret! Bring in the rain! Amp up this beat!
Oh yeah, this is my Kiriko, just, I don't know. She sees me one. Wait, she sees me one. She prefers to give attention to the Reaper after I dash away at 1 HP. So now she drops. She loses LOS of me for a second. So her heals are incredibly slow and some of them fail. She also has Suzu and she decides, no, I would rather let this guy die. Like, that's the stuff that frustrates me. I don't care if you suck because you don't know how to hit your shots, or but you're trying to do the right thing. But like, that type of stuff is just like so stupid. It's like those players just get bored and they're like, you know what, I'm not gonna try. Fuck you, Genji. I'm just gonna waste my beats. I don't care. Like, why? Why? You're doing so good. You booped the Winston engage, you're doing good damage. Nice, nice, very good, very good. Why are you chasing like this? You can still shoot him from here. You can still do that. Why are you running it down? So now this entire fight is lost because my Lucio got bored. Okay, we're matching beats. We're living. Nice. Look at that, we didn't feed trying to kill someone that was low HP, we survived. Good job. But now we're mispositioned. I don't know what the fuck we're doing here, but we need to be here. With our Genji, with our Kiriko, controlling this high grounds, playing a close range sideline. We can play here, just not here. I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to do. Maybe you're trying to boop a Winston engagement on our high ground, but the fights are not gonna happen all the way back here. Maybe our soldier plays here, but he should not really have the Lucio pocket here. He does not need it, even. I trust our team so little that I just think that I have to pull out Blade at 1 HP there in the room for heals. That's literally the reason why I pulled out Blade. I wanted the lifesteal. Because I knew that if I died, there was a very high chance that we lose. But I don't trust either of my supports to give me the very basic care. It doesn't have to be both. It has to be literally just a single one. But I don't trust any of them to give me basic support, which should exist in this angle from one of them, either from Kiriko long range or Lucio playing around this room, right? Booping the Winston for all care, even if he doesn't want to heal me with the aura, right? It's like, look at how much time the Thor walks in, the Winston walks in, the Lucio walks in. Heck, my hazard walls this, but for some reason he's not pushing. My team is not shooting anyone or pushing. My hazard finally pushed. But now it has been like 5 seconds, right, of me waiting and nothing happening. Like, we literally just sit here and watch things happen. Like, you're just watching. You can see me on the screen there. Like, there's basically no attempt. Just so frustrating. The reason I'm frustrated is not the player in specific. The reason I'm frustrated is because every, and I mean without exception, every support player in this game does not know what the fuck they're doing in ranked. Every support player. There's a reason why I call them NPCs. It's not to disrespect the person. It's just because it's a systemic issue where support players do not want to take agency over the game. They want to just sit main, press their buttons, and hope they win. They do not want to look at what their character does, place their character in their effective range, go with a DPS on an angle. What a crazy concept, right? My Lucio plays with my Genji or with my Tracer or whatever. What a crazy idea, right? Not a single one wants to do it. And it's not like these concepts haven't been talked about by coaches ever. There's an insane amount of content covering this, and people still don't do it. Even the high-ranked players that are watching content and trying to learn and improve, they don't do it for some reason. I don't understand it. It's like they don't give a fuck or something. Now I got rage baited into trying to teach this concept for like the bazillionth time, and now I'm late to eat, so now I have a headache. Cool. That's fun. Alrighty. I guess I'm gonna go fix that. I'm gonna go eat now. So yeah, have a good one, everyone.